Hello, Unity Village Chapel. It is my joy to be with you and lead us in meditation this evening. Thank you, Reverend Erin, for the invitation, and Brandon, thank you for that. So I'm going to be doing a little music, and then I'll take us into a time of guided meditation, and then a little more music, and then we'll be complete. So 20, 25 minutes, something like that. So I hope that you will, at the end of a long day, and there's just so much activity in the world right now. Oh my gosh. So this was the song that I wanted to share with you. It's just a simple chant written by my dear friend Charity. And it's called, what is it called? You Are Love. It's inspired by a famous saying by Gandhi, become the change you wish to see in the world. And the lyrics for this chant are, be the peace that you want to see. Be joy and be harmony. Hold light for those who do not see. Have faith for those who don't believe. Be all you want to see, for you are love. Be the peace that you want to see. Be joy and be harmony. Hold light for those who do not see. Have faith for those who don't believe. Be all you want to see. Be the peace that you want to be. Be joy and be harmony. Hold light for those who do not see. Have faith for those who don't believe. Be all you want to see. For be the peace that you want to see. Be joy and be harmony. Hold light for those who do not see. Have faith for those who don't believe. Be all you want to see. In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is I lose myself, when it seems I've lost my way, then I go inside and quiet my mind, and I hear Spirit gently say, there is only love, there is only love, love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love, there is only love, there is only love, love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. So for our meditation, I would like to do a guided visualization. So I know many of you are quite familiar with the concept. We close our eyes, but if you want to keep your eyes open and watch the screen, that's fine. But just paying attention to my words. And the words are intended to spark your imagination. That your imagination will create images, and those images will hopefully open the portal of the heart. That's the whole purpose of this. I first offered this meditation at a retreat in California some years ago, and it's become one that I've used many times. And I don't need to talk about it anymore. I think we should just move into it. So I invite you right now just to become fully present. Notice the breath. Are you breathing fully, deeply, slowly, or is it shallow? And just redirect the breath to become deeper and slower. And then notice the body. Where are you holding on to tension in the body temple? Check the neck, the jaw, the shoulders. Just begin to relax and move those parts of the body. You might just, on the next exhale, softening those muscles. Continue for a few breaths, just scanning the body, noticing where there's some tension, and just let it go. With these nice, slow, full breaths and this decision to release those muscles, you automatically set up the mind and the brain to move into a space of calm. Breathing in, breathing out. Change my direction. I do invite you to close your eyes and just listen. It'll make it so much easier for you to do the visualization. And right now, I invite you to imagine yourself seated right where you are in this room, and imagine that you're seeing yourself from a perspective, a witness, an observer perspective about 3 feet overhead, just looking down on where you are in your home, the chair or sofa, or perhaps the cushion on the floor. And just notice where you are. Just taking it all in. With this little bit of distance in the mind's eye, it allows us to become the observer and to not have judgments or be emotionally drawn into what's going on. We can just be a benevolent presence in our own lives. What I would like you to do right now is allow a memory of a difficult time earlier in your life to come forward, to float up. A time when you faced a challenge and you did not know how it was going to be resolved. You did not know the way out or the way through. Whatever one comes forward will be the right one. So what I'd like you to do now is, using the same observer distance of about 3 feet overhead, just put yourself back where you were living at that time. See that younger version of you right in the midst of this challenge, this crisis. Notice where you're living. Notice what the room looked like. And you can see this younger version of you that is struggling and confused, that does not know the way forward. And you, at this little bit of remove, this ability to just be the witness, the observer, you get to just see this earlier version of yourself. And you bring with you the memory of how you came through it, of the decisions that you made and the actions that you took to get to the other side. And so even though this earlier version of you doesn't see, you get to bring this benevolent presence into the room back in your past. Now I'd invite you just to send loving energy towards this earlier version of yourself, sending compassionate, warm energy. And imagine, if you could, that you can whisper a phrase of encouragement to that younger version of yourself. So here you are, offering help unseen and guidance in a time when you needed it. So any last word you would like to give your younger self? Any good wishes, any affirmations? And you can leave this earlier time in your life knowing that it all turned out just right. So come back to the room where you are on this beautiful evening in 2020. And now imagine that this observer self that has been 3 feet overhead, it will now re-merge with your body. You can feel yourself coming one. Just being aware of your current circumstances and challenges and joys. I invite you now to call to mind the most challenging situation you currently face, and you really don't know how it's going to turn out. You're not sure of what steps to take and how it will be resolved. You just don't know. I would imagine in this time of global pandemic, all of the racial unrest in our world, in our country, so many of us are feeling like we don't know what's going to happen. So just be in this space for a moment. And now imagine that there is another presence in the room with you, about 3 feet overhead. It is your future, more evolved self that has already walked through this current challenge that has already made the decisions and taken the actions to get you to the other side. And so feel from overhead that there is this wave of loving, affirming, encouraging energy coming towards you. From your more mature, more fully evolved, more experienced self, giving you love and support and absolute faith and knowledge that it's done. You have already done it. And now just imagine that this future, more fully realized self is whispering a word of encouragement to you right now. So let's just become still and listen for that whisper. Trust that the message you received is right. We are eternal beings. We have taken this incarnate path where we experience birth and growth and change and finally death as we lay these bodies down. But do not be fooled. You are before this life, and you are after this life is complete. That who you are exists beyond space and time. And there is only one time, now. And right now, trust that you have been visited and supported and encouraged by what we would call the future self, but it's in now as well. And the intuitive mind knows how to access this wisdom beyond space and time. So whatever message of affirmation and encouragement you received, take it in. And know that as you rise from this meditation, come back to the decisions that are awaiting you and the actions that are awaiting you, you do so with a deep faith that all is well and shall be exceedingly well. Just noticing the body, breathing deeply, feeling yourself just coming fully present to this perfect now moment on this Wednesday evening in June 2020. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. Sing a little bit to you, but you can just remain in this space of meditation, connection, of trust, of allowing. God is all that I am. I have all that I need. I am grateful. I am blessed. So it is. God is all that I am. I have all that I need. I am grateful, I am blessed, so it is. God is all that I am. I have all that I need. I am grateful, I am blessed, so it is. I am grateful, I am blessed, so it is. That was called The Treatment Chant by Terry Lieberstein. I'm going to leave you with one little musical prayer. And I've been thinking so much today about the changes that are being asked for in our culture. And I had the honor and privilege of marching with 60,000 people yesterday in downtown Houston for equality and for freedom. And the phrase that has been rolling in my mind and heart today is that none of us can do everything that's required. And I know there's a Janice Sanfield song that says this better, but we all must do what we can, what is ours to do. That is how the kingdom of heaven is made manifest. And so this is just a simple little song written by Andrew Tinker. It's sort of just taking a bit of inspiration from Jesus' prayer when his disciples asked him, "How then shall we pray?" This is through me. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, thy kingdom come through me. Thy will be done, thy kingdom come, thy will be done through me. On earth as it is in heaven, forever. Amen. On earth as it is in heaven, thy will be through me. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, thy kingdom come through me. Thy will be done, thy kingdom come, thy will be done through me. On earth as it is in heaven, forever. Amen. On earth as it is in heaven, thy will be through me. Amen. 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 Thank you so much. It was my honor to serve you this evening. Be blessed.